Hello, everybody. This is Patricia Joe Grover for the Patricia Joe Grover Show, where we turn believers into achievers. And right now I hear so many stories of people struggling with their journey in life. And so I wanted to take today and kind of let's talk about this a little bit because it is a struggle. You're not the only one that's struggling, and I want to be clear to you with that. But I also want to be clear that there are choices and decisions that you can make. So, this journey called life can be so hard sometimes. And for many of us in this world today, it is just that. It truly is. So, simply because there's so much negativity around us constantly, it's everywhere. It's on all the radio commercials, it's on TV, it's in all the press, so it is. It's a negativity constantly. And how many things are happening in this world in some way they affect our lives and mostly in a negative way at this point, but some in a positive way. But either way, some of the stuff that's happening, we have absolutely no control over. It's outside of our control at this point. Um, Many people, when we talk political stuff, well, it will make a difference for who we vote, with, and so on and so forth. But that's not immediate change for any of us. So we need to look at long term what we can do with the choices and decisions we make, but also short term. So you have a really, we all have, some of us have really good days and we have really bad days. But it's how we react to these days and what's happening. Those are our choices, our own choices that can make that difference. And it's our own responsibility too. So I want to talk about how you can turn these bad days into positive experiences. Because it's up to you, and you can make that journey and your journey through life more enjoyable. So I have some questions for you, ones that I've even asked myself most recently. So I just wanted to share these with you today. So if you have a minute, are you willing to do the work to turn the negative around in your life? Really examine what it is and see what you can do about making a change. Are you willing to go that extra mile? Because it is work, but the steps that you have to take to make something negative turn to a positive. Sometimes it can be a lot of work, but it is worth it. Are you willing to get uncomfortable? Because some of the things that you're going to come across when you make your list of negative stuff, some of these things are things that working on them to change may make you uncomfortable. Sometimes it is changing. It could be a friend that is in your life, or trying to make a relationship better with a family member and work through issues that you may be having. So again, are you willing to get uncomfortable? And it could be related to other things as well, but I'm just wanting to share some ideas with you. Are you willing to do something that's beyond your regular skill set and stretch yourself? Because with all the changes that we have been thrown at us with the global pandemic, a lot of people are having to switch professions, careers. And doing those changes and changing things up, sometimes that does take a total new skill set that we need to learn, that we never had even thought that we would have to learn before. So I'm going to say, I dare you to take each challenge that make your list of your negative stuff. Take each one of these and consider them a challenge. And I dare you to turn them around into a positive experience to bring more joy into your life. I really do. So, and again, I have done this and working on this, and I gave myself the same challenge even most recently, because we have still been dealing with different things with what's going on and with this pandemic. So let me share something that I've done, because obviously recently I've done a bit of work to turn some of the negative in my life and to turn it around. So let me share about this with you a little bit. My husband and I, besides what I have for my own business, the patriciajogrover.com, my husband and I own an 18-hole disc golf course on our own property right here in Maine. We have about just over 25 acres of land. But because of what has happened earlier in this year with the pandemic, we had to be closed down and we couldn't have people on our property. Even though it was outside, we couldn't have people outside enjoying nature and playing the sport of disc golf. And that's hard to deal with for anyone's businesses. So I was thinking, okay, what's a way that people can still have that socialization and still enjoy a game that they like to play? So I started looking for potential of some other way I could do something, for us, for our business, so that we wouldn't completely lose that income. And you have seen me maybe on some of my other posts in my avatar form in a virtual world, because I use virtual reality as a tool. And I want to talk to you about this. I use virtual reality as a tool in my Patricia Joe Grover business as the goal achievement strategist, because I help people to determine what their potential of their dream would look like when they have actually achieved it. So to envision that from the place of I've gotten there. Okay, what would that look like? So you can connect that to your why. But also, I've used VR as a tool, virtual reality as a tool for my disc golf business, my husband and I disc golf business, that we've created it in the virtual world for people to be able to play. So it doesn't matter. We're located in Maine. I can play disc golf with people from all over the world at the same time, and we can be on the same card, and just like we were standing next to each other. I have also created with that a clubhouse where different events can go on, so people can be in the same room at the same time in their avatar form, so that they are able to socialize. We can have comics, we can have comedians, we can have people doing not just stand-up comedy, but what is it called when they get up on and they play guitar or whatever like that, a soloist stuff. So it's a way that people can still have that connection, because I'm concerned that things are going to happen, and we're going to get, we've moved forward a couple steps, but we're going to be moved back about 3 steps. So I wanted to be prepared for that. So that's what I wanted to share with you today, is taking negative things, turning things around to make it into a positive. Now, did I have the skill set to do all this myself? No, but I knew how to create the plan and to reach out to the people that could. But I also had to learn to stretch myself to think outside the box and to be able to take some of the steps and actions that I had to create this whole plan of action for this to happen. So as a goal achievement strategist, I am here. I help people through the same process and teach people how to do what I do. Creatively being able to move from where you are, determine where you are, what you're going to need, whether it's somebody to help you with certain things, whether it's that you're going to have to learn different skill sets. And so again, determining where you are, and honestly where you are and where you want to be and what you need to get there. Then I help people build that plan to be able to go from point A to point B. So thanks so much for being with me today. I dare you this week. So today is Monday. So this is Motivation Monday right now. I am daring you to take and sit down and make a list of all the things that you see as a negative standing in your way this week, and work out what kind of choices and decisions you're going to make to change those negatives into positives and have a more joy-filled life, because that's what it's all about. You know, I choose to live my life PJG style, purposely, joyfully, and gratefully. And I'm grateful to have you here with me today, and I'll look forward to having you with me another day. Have a wonderful week, and well, I'll see you again soon.